This is a frequency check-in. And if you're curious, you can check in too. Nothing to fix, nothing to force. No action required. Just notice what's here. I like that break. $32, we have the moon. So this represents work, talent, creativity, recognition. It's also a heart card. Relationships, feelings, emotions, and support. Maybe work environment, talents, creativity. 17, so this is historic. It represents change, relocation, restlessness, also having to do with relationships, feelings, and emotional support. What's going on? Restless, talents, maybe something's coming out. 19, this is the Tower, not the same as tarot, but it's an institution, traditions, conventions, like an event. So 1, 8, 5 are the frequencies of these cards. Maybe your talent changes you into a new location. Maybe it gets recognized through an event. All right. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. Balancing between material and intuition, or what to do and what's on your list when it comes to work, working on what you love and working to live kind of thing. Getting recognition for it, it's a give and take. Maybe you don't get full credit of everything, or maybe you're spreading it out so everybody gets recognition. 3 of Wands, something been manifesting for a long time. So maybe you wanting to move or relocate, something towards your desire. Page of Wands, this is a message of inspiration. So maybe an event gives you inspiration. Maybe you go by an institution, or maybe where you work gives you inspiration to want to have something like that of your own. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, most powerful. Oh, not Arcana. Why can't I ever say it? Royals. Goodness gracious. One of my hardest words to say, I guess. Make a list. This is somebody who comes into their power, is noble and true, wants to do it right, will do it fair kind of thing. You're like, oh, this is a great company to work for, but I can do it better, and I want to do it, you know, in donation for helping the homeless, or, you know, feeding people, things like that, shelters. The first one we have, so yeah, getting new perspective of your options. Kind of like you gotta pick and choose more for what helps you. I think it's leaning more towards people pleasing, or just trying to be the ideal employee. But I feel like you're getting this idea that things aren't going to change no matter how hard you work, or how many options, or how much you know how to do. You're probably getting like the same pay. Is it worth overextending yourself for something that doesn't change financially? This is someone who has like who's obsessing over the fact of changing their legacy. Like, you want to move. You think changing your location is going to make all the difference. You know your future is going to make all the difference if you just leave. You're waiting for the right moment to just leave. It's something that's haunting you. I'm talking about moving. You're restless over this. Maybe you're working really hard to get out of here. As simple as that. You're juggling a lot of things, and you need to change your perspective of how to go about it. Being creative on how you're juggling work-life balance is what I'm getting. Because you're doing a lot in your life balance and you're working just to keep the lights on, but it's not forever. And it's almost like you're having a hard time balancing that because you need to also work in your life balance so you can get out of here, you know? So it's like double time. Six of Cups, Page of Cups. This is something you've been longing for a long time. Maybe you've been someplace like this before, and now you're trying to get back to it. Or you know you can reach that kind of solitude in life. Or maybe you went on vacation and saw this place and thought it was beautiful, and you met the locals and you knew that a life like this could be for you, kind of thing. Page of Cups is just the message of love. Like, you're doing this out of love, like something for greater good. Like, this isn't out of greed. This is to benefit the entire legacy. This is why you cannot let it go. You cannot. Justice, it's all going to work out in your favor. You just have to trust the process 100%. You got to trust source. You got to, I feel like the focus is more on this. I mean, 3 and 2 is 5, so that's change. You really have to change this way you balance stuff. Or that's what you're working on. So now we're just going to get the frequencies of each frequency. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goodness. Six. It's all for the family. It's all for your heart's desire. I mean, this is green for abundance. This is about the culture, compassions. The locks are there to show how much you cherish this and value this. It's under lock and key. It's something, this is part of the obsession, honestly. You know there's better out there. You're protecting it, which is why you're going there. You're going in that direction. Green again for abundance. So 1, the spark. You already have the tools to get you there because your fruit is starting to bear. But it's almost like the first thing I heard was, well, you got the tree and it bears fruit, but this isn't the location you want it at. You don't want it on this hill. Now, how do you get this tree to where you want to go? And all you have is like one of those small little scoops for a garden. But you're standing there like, yeah, I can do this 1,000 times over, but I want to do it over there. Yeah. 4. Okay, walking through that door. Spirit number telling you to walk through the door. I mean, literally, just go for it. Just walk through. Give it a try. Give it a go. I mean, it's all going to work in your favor. If you can trust the process and try not to be too distracted of the meticulous ways that it goes in this journey, I think you'll know exactly that it was only one more step forward was going to get you there. All right, I'm telling you, I'm calling it. Okay, that's it.